Hey, Timmies! It's Psychic Bob. Oh, it's so good to be back with all of you. How are you guys tonight, huh? Welcome to Sunday. Whew. If you're walking in here and saying, who is this? Where am I? My name is Bob Hickman. I'm a professional psychic medium. And you have arrived at my channel, which is YouTube Spirit Channel. I'm a full-time professional psychic medium, and tonight we're gathering to do live psychic readings. And I welcome you to our show tonight. How are you guys out there, huh? Oh my gosh, I see a lot of you that I know. There's Baroness Cola Bob's here in our chat. She's got the blue ring. She's our moderator. Love you, Baroness. Thank you for your help tonight. Look, there's Stardust C. Oh my gosh, there's Scott from South Carolina and Aaron Patricia. There's Amy Radcliffe. Oh my gosh, there's Amsterdam Soul is here. That's awesome. This is so wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Lindy. Thank you for your kind donation. Will you please hold donations? I'm not doing readings yet. Cola, will you make a marker that I have to go back to Lindy? Lindy, thank you. You're so sweet. I need everybody, please do not donate until we're ready to start readings. Okay, I've got some announcements. All right, there's Angela Prayer Poems. Yeah, and that's Philippa Gary. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I am so glad to know that y'all are here tonight. Welcome. It is Sunday. I tell you, St. Bob's had a day. I've been doing private readings all day. I want to say thank you to all of you who've been calling for readings. I do have a backlog on private sessions, so please be patient with me right now. I'm getting to people as fast as I have literally hundreds calling. So thank you for your understanding. We will get to you as soon as possible, okay? But it's good to have you guys here, and I welcome you to the show tonight. My name is Bob Hickman, as I said. For those of you who don't know me, because I shouldn't assume everybody knows me. And I come from the spiritualist church background. I was trained as a spiritualist. I'm also a Wiccan these days. I practice Wicca and spiritualism. I guess you just call me an all-around overall mystic. And I want to say thank you for joining us. Last night we had a great time. We did crystal ball readings. And I got my crystal ball here. Isn't that beautiful? So if you missed last night's show, we had some really cool experiences with the crystal. So if you are interested in crystal ball readings, please make sure to see yesterday's video. It's in the queue right before this one in the live feed section. But tonight we're going to open the door to the spirit world. I'm going to see what spirit guides come through, what they have to say. It's always an adventure. I always tell people I can't guarantee anything. We never know what's going to happen. Sometimes people come through, sometimes they don't. So don't get mad at PsychicBob. You ask a question, I can't get your answer perfect. I do the best I can. But hopefully, that being said, we'll have a fun time anyways. And it's always fun just to try, right? So welcome to our show tonight. By the way, you might want to grab a cup of tea. PsychicBob drinks tea all day long. I'm British, what can I say? Well, actually, I'm American, but I'm kind of British in a way. Because of my girlfriend, Cola, I'm British. Oh, by the way, I got to show you some really cool stuff. I just got some new jewelry. I love jewelry. Many of you know I collect it. I'm obsessed with it. I got this really cool, it's a vintage silver and marcasite and onyx pendant. It looks very, very witchy, I think. Oops, hold on. It's done in silver, and around the edges, you can't see it here very well. The lighting's like it's marcasite. It's really old. It's a vintage pendant, and then an onyx inlay. I think it's really cool, And you can see the little hanger. It's done with marcasite inside. In the old days when they did jewelry, they'd even decorate the little clasp. The little clasp that holds it on the chain is even done beautifully. So that's my new mystical pendant. And this is kind of cool because it reminds me of my mystical black mirror. And this upcoming Wednesday, on Wiccan Wednesday, we're going to talk about working with the black mirror. And this kind of looks like a black mirror. So it's kind of glossy look. It's polished onyx. Anyways, we're going to talk about the black mirror, and that might be of interest to you. So here at Spiritual, we got something 7 days a week. We've got today is live psychic readings. Monday, tomorrow, we're going to have astrology. So make sure to be here because we're going to spin around that big zodiac wheel and see what is in the stars for you. Tuesday, we're going to have live psychic readings at 12 o'clock noon. On Wednesday, we're going to have Wiccan Wednesday. We're going to talk about the mirror. Thursday, we're going to have a seance, spiritualist seance. We're going to have a red light seance. Friday, we'll do live psychic readings. And on Saturday, we'll do crystal ball readings. So we have something 7 days a week here at Spirit Channel. So I'm just so glad you guys are here. Oh, there's Angela Prayer Poems. Hello. Thank you. Angela says, thank you, Bob and Cole, for everything you do for each other and for us. The spirits everyone thinks. Oops, hold on. I can't see. The spirits and everyone thinks the world of you too. You brighten up everyone's days and nights with your lights and laughter. We love you. We hope to you. Okay, we love you. Thank you. I got it. Thank you so much, Angela. Well, we're glad you're here. Thank you. And, Cola does work an awful lot. By the way, if you saw the artwork at the beginning of the show, she did that. Wasn't that amazing? So thumbs up. If you don't like Psychic Bob, that's okay, but thumbs up for Cola, huh? How's that? There's Denise. Denise D is here. Yay. Oh, my gosh. Jude Real Cassandra McGowan is here. Hello, Jude Real. There's TGVG. Gosh, it's good to have all of you here tonight. Thank you for being with us. By the way, also I was going to share, I'm wearing my Aquarius. It's like my vintage Aquarius shirt. Isn't that cool? But this is the water bearer, and that's the constellation. We got the stars. Here's the Aquarius glyph, like the waves. Anyways, and it says Aquarius. I just love it. So I'm excited because, tomorrow's astrology day. You got to be here. We've been having the best Monday nights. And people, it's funny. It's the smallest turnout. Every week of all the shows week, hardly anybody turns out to astrology. So we have a small group, but we have a great time. Don't we, guys? Some of you have come to astrology, Anyways, you want to have some fun and get some help because I give not only the major transits of the week, I tell you what's going on in astrology, how to prepare for your week. I also give horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. And you won't get these horoscopes out of the newspaper. These are my handwritten horoscopes. And people say they're very accurate. So thank you guys for your support. I hope you'll join us on Monday. Come out and be part of Astrology Monday, okay? And any of you say, well, I don't understand astrology. It's kind of complex. I also answer questions about astrology. And, if you're not sure what sign you are, we can talk about that. If you don't understand what being a cusp sign is, you don't know the difference between your moon sign, your rising sign, your sun sign, we can talk about all that. So I hope to see you guys on Monday. Thank you for being here. Well, also, I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to Saturday's class. We had a great class on Saturday. We did, what did we do? Oh, third eye. I'm liking it out. I've been doing so much. Yesterday we had psychic class. This upcoming Saturday, you can still register. We still have seats available. Saturday, I'm teaching psychic development because it's a private class, and you can register for that over at my website at PsychicBob.com. I'm teaching a class on the throat chakra and the third. We're going to continue with our third eye study. Don't worry if you weren't there, you'll catch up. And then we're going to talk about throat chakra and how they're interconnected. So I would love to have you join us on Saturday for class. The price of the class is $30. Listen, you're not going to get psychic development training at the level I teach for who I am for less than that, for 2 hours. It's not just a 10-minute class. You're getting 2 hours live. And I limit the class to 30 people. So I get to actually personally work with each person in class. So come and join us, all right? We'd love to have you be there. All right, register at PsychicBob.com. Cola will put it in the chat, all right? Thank you also for everybody calling for readings. As I said, we do have a backlog. I'm doing it quickly as I can, okay? Well, we are going to do some meditation now to open that channel, and then we'll see what the spirit people have. How's that sound? All right. So I want everybody to get comfortable, because we're going to just start with a little brief meditation. If you've not done this before, just follow along. You'll get it. We're going to just close our eyes. I want everybody just to relax. Take your hands off your keyboards just for a minute. Let's close our eyes. And as we close our eyes, I want you to let go of all the tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. And just follow your breathing. Let go of all that stress. And as you follow your breathing, I want you to draw your attention down to the middle of the chest area. And inside of you, in the middle of the chest, I want you to see a little spark of white light just floating in your chest area. And as you see that spark of light, I want you to visualize it becoming a little brighter and a little larger, and let it grow and form into a small, glowing cloud of light in your chest. All right, just feel and sense that. It's a warm cloud. It's like a cloud that has a sun inside of it, so it's luminous and glowing. Now, you got your clouds. Now, if you have trouble visualizing, you can also imagine a warm current of air in your chest. That may work better for some of you. All right. Now, we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to take that cloud of light and expand it instantly to fill our entire body inside with light from head to toe. Remember, because it's light, it travels at the speed of light. All right. So watch your clouds. All right. You guys with me? All right. Keep your eyes closed. Let's stay within. We're going to count down. All right. You ready? 3, 2. Keep that focus. Watch those clouds. 1. Blink on. Woo! And get glorified. I get a head rush when I do that. Do y'all get it? Anybody get a head rush? All right. Our first message tonight is going out to our lovely moderator, Baroness Kolobos. Baroness, your wonderful work to help me this week is truly appreciated. Love you, darling. Hearts, thank you. Listen, I got to tell you, before I even finished the meditation, I had Leslie Flint in my ear. Literally, I was like, he's distracting me. Leslie, thank you for coming. You're just a little early. Leslie's here, and he says, tell Kolobobs, he said, that I'm here to help her. He said he likes the name Kolobobs. So that's a neat name. He said, tell her that he's here to help her get through this next week. Looks like there's going to be some important calls coming in. He said, continue to push forward. He said, Rose is working tonight on influence to get your case pushed forward. Looks like your bank statements are going to be arriving at the council office, and things are going to start to move forward. So Leslie Flint comes in to say he's helping kind of keep you safe, keep you focused, keep moving forward, and he's with you. Sends his blessings from spirit. Thank you, darling. Love you. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, my throat's having some trouble now. There's Lindy McKay, $9.99. Feeling fine. $9.99. Thank you, Lindy. Hi, Bob. Hi, Lindy. My mom would like to know if the fear she feels is hers or the collective's, and is it leaving her? Do her guides have any suggestions to help clear or feel the energies more comfortably? Really good. Hold on, I got to drink some water here. Good question. Forgive me, guys. I think I strained my voice. I've been teaching all weekend long and doing classes and readings. Let me tell you right now, let me just step into your mom's energy here. Hold on. Yeah. What's going on around her is she is a gift. She has an empathic gift. And she's feeling actually the collective energy that's going on all over the world. You know, I can't talk about it on YouTube, but as many of you know, there are a lot of questionable world events happening, particularly over in Europe and in Asia and different places. And, you know, Lindy, your mom is a natural empath. I get a lot of lavender light. So she's absorbing everybody's energy right now. I'm picking up around her an angel. It's Metatron, Angel Metatron. He's one of her spirit guides. And I want her to talk to him because he's coming in to help her balance that energy. So Metatron's one of her spirit guides, an angelic presence. Some call Metatron Ascended Master. You can call him Ascended Master Angel. I think he's angelic. His light makes him look angelic to me. But he's around her. And so that's who she wants to call on. I might also suggest that your mom, and I think you, Lindy, too, you have an empathic ability also because I see that light around you. Want to start wearing either black tourmaline is a great thing to ground out, or hematite, both of them wonderful stones. That'll help you just feel a little more grounded. Okay. So that's my recommendation. Call on Metatron. He's going to help. I just heard him say, he said, I guard the family. So he's been with your mom since she was a child. And he said he's been with all of you since you were born. So he's kind of an overseer of the family. That's who you all of you want to call on. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much for your kind donation. All right. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so very much. Bear with me, guys. I'm having some throat problems here. All right. How about I miss anybody? Let's see. Hold on just a second. Where am I? All right. There's my buddy JB. Hey, JB. Good to see you. $5 donation. Thank you, JB. JB says, hi, Bob. Class yesterday was fantastic. You and Coley give 110%. Thank you, JB. JB was in our psychic development. Hopefully, we'll see JB for next week if he's available. Next week, guys, go register early. It's going to fill up. We're doing third eye and throat chakra. All right. Thank you so much. Yes, Coley gives a lot of energy. Thank you. May I sponsor a group reading for all tonight? Blessings, JB. Thank you, JB. I'd be honored to have you sponsor that. All right. This next reading is sponsored by JB. It's for every single person here. If you're hearing my voice, this is a message for you. So if you say, well, PsychicBob didn't give me a message, this is for you. All right, listen up. Let me see who's going to deliver. Who's back there? Doris is here. Thank you. Doris Stokes, my spirit guide's here. She wants to come in. Hi, Doris. I can hear you. Yes, darling. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you. Listen, Doris has asked me to remind everybody. This is her word. She said, would you please tell everybody tonight? She said that the spirit world is real. She said so many people ignore us or treat us flippantly. She said, our world is as real as your world. And she said, each of you here tonight, she said, will have an opportunity in the next 7 days to have an interaction with the spirit world. She said, we will dispatch angels and guides to people who want them. She says, we cannot intervene in your lives unless you give us permission. And she said, please invite us and we will help you. So everybody here tonight, I want you to say, if you don't have a spirit guide, say, I'd like to have a spirit guide. Call on Doris, tell her you give her permission to help. And there's going to be somebody come to you. Now, it may not be a big apparition in the middle of the night, but you're going to start to feel a guiding presence. And that's being sent by Doris Stokes and the other guides. So everybody here tonight, you get a chance this week to connect with spirit, and they're going to help you. Doris said, she said, now don't be afraid. We're not ghosts like in the movies. She said, we love all of you. We'll make it safe and fun for you. All right. So don't be afraid. There you go. Blessings to you. JB, thank you so much. All right. There's Philippa Gary, $5. Hello, Philip. Good to see you. You know, Philip, I'm hearing a voice back here. Hold on. Who is this? Oh, this is interesting. There's a man named Simon speaking to me. And Simon said he was a medium. He said, I was a medium back in the 1890s, early 1900s. Simon said that he's interested in working with you, Philip. He said that he feels you and he have an appreciation. Words he says, Philip appreciates the finer things. He's talking about art and music. And he says, I feel like a rapport with him. So you've got a new guy that wants to work with you. His name is Simon. He said where are you from, Simon? He's from London, 1890s, Victorian era. Interesting. He said that he was a full-time medium. He was part of the spiritualist movement. He said he was in Marylebone Spiritualist Church. And so that's where you can connect, where his connection comes from. So you might want to see if there's a Marylebone Spiritualist Church. I don't know if it's there, but I think there was one in the 1890s at least. But that's what he said, Marylebone Spiritualist Church. I heard the words clear as day. So his name is Simon from the 1890s. He's going to be a guide for you. Be ready for it. Blessings. All right. Oh my gosh, there's Amy Radcliffe, $4.99. Thank you, Amy. Hi, Bob. Will my next boyfriend be into the paranormal like me? Thank you, Bob. Yeah, he will. The reason why is, Amy, see, you have put so much energy into your spiritual life. Your frequency's at a really high level. you will only draw to yourself people that are ready for that. And I want you to, be thinking about that. When you're meeting people, I want you to kind of meditate, consciously meditate to say, I draw to myself somebody in harmony with my frequency. You put that out there, it'll draw it to you. So yes, I feel like this summer, like July, August, is where I'm getting connections with people. So it won't be right today, but I feel by that time you're ready for romance. So watch that time. And I think you're going to meet somebody interestingly. Now, this sounds weird. It's through a paranormal group that I think you're going to be invited to join. It's like online, but it's also a paranormal group. So we'll see. Watch the summer. Blessings to you. All right, there's Brittany Soho. $5. Hello, Brittany Soho. I'm going to take Brittany to lunch at the Govindas in Soho, London, when she gets brave enough to jump on a plane and meet me up in London. We're going to have lunch, aren't we, Brittany? All right. Hi, Bob. Thank you for your donation. $5. Thank you. Hi, Bob. May I have a message from Archangel Uriel if he comes through? He's a wonderful angel. Let me see if we can find a connection. Hold on. Yes. Hold on. Edgar Casey is stepping in here for a moment. Hi, Mr. Casey. Yes. I'm trying to get Uriel. Can you? Okay. Edgar Casey said, I've come in to help build the link. He said that Uriel will come, but he said it's a little intense connection. So he's kind of coming as a buffer for me. All right, bring him, see if you can bring him through. I feel him. Ooh, when Uriel comes in, it's like a big energy wave comes across you. I hear it. Yeah. Brittany, he's asking me to tell you that he's coming in here to help you with some finances. Looks like there may be some issues coming up around real estate. I don't know if you own a house, but he's showing me a house, and it's a rather large house. And what's weird is I feel like this may be a property you've inherited. I don't feel like it's where you're living. I mean, it sounds a little weird, but it's almost like you may have a property at a distance that you either inherit or that you moved away from that maybe you're going to sell or something. But again, property issues. And Uriel says he comes in to manage property and help with finance. It does look like as we go through the next month into April that this real estate sort of issue, whatever this is, comes up. And he said he'll make it work to your advantage. So I don't understand that, but that's what he said. He says, tell her to be of good cheer. I will make the real estate situation work to her advantage. So I do feel as if there's some financial stuff coming up, but it will actually work in your favor. You're not going to lose anything, but he is coming in to secure that and to make things good around that. All right, that's from Uriel. I hope that helps. Thank you, Mr. Casey. Thank you, Uriel. You guys are great. Thank you. Blessings, Brittany. All right. Woo. All right. Who we got here? Oh, that's Lady Bree. $5 donation. Lady Bree, I love that little character you do with the guy going, that's how I feel some days. All right, Lady Bree. Hold on. Let me just walk into your light here just a sec. Yeah, it's fun, Lady Bree. I'm in your light, and I'm already hearing Uriel. I mean, not Uriel. I guess, your spirit guide. What's her name? Lady of the Lake. Okay. Lady of the Lake is back here, and she's just literally like singing to me. And it sounds like this beautiful kind of Celtic song. It's very kind of haunting in ear, but beautiful. And she said she's sending music to raise your vibration. She said that the spirit has been doing healing work on the inside, the emotions, and that you're going to really be feeling this. And this song is to take your mind into the mystical things, to open your third eye, to help you to see. So your Lady of the Lake spirit guide is here, sending music over, sending blessings, sending healing. She asked me to talk to you about next Thursday. And she said next Thursday, there will be an opportunity for a volunteer position. So somebody's going to reach out to you this next Thursday. Maybe it's something you apply for, you're looking at, but a door is going to open around Thursday for an opportunity for some work for you. Be ready for it, okay? Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right, there's TGVG. €2. Thank you, TGVG. Any message from my great-grandfather? TGV, he's an amazing soul. Let's see if I can get him in. I'm going to ask Edgar Casey to help me because he's good with connecting people. What's that? Okay. He just said to me, he said, it's Sunday, I'm having tea. He said, you can talk to Leslie Flint. All right. They take turns helping me. It's a lot of work for them. Leslie, can you help me with TGVG's grandfather, great grandfather? Okay, I've got him back here. What's interesting, I don't know if he smoked, but I'm smelling tobacco around him. And it's funny, I thought he was smoking a cigarette, but it's actually a pipe. And so he's smoking a pipe in the spirit world here. He said he's coming in. He said to remind you, he said to dream. He said, keep your vision. He said, when I was a young man, I dreamed big dreams. And he says to tell you, he said, you are forgetting how to dream. So you want to slow things down, spend some alone time, go into the dream world. Your great grandfather is coming in to bless you, to give you greater visions, because he said his dream is not far off. He said it's approaching rapidly. And I feel that what he's showing me, because when I'm seeing this, he's showing me like a cloud, and I'm seeing you, and it's interesting. You're standing on a movie set. I see your director chair, and I see cameras and lighting. And this is actually a large set because it's outdoors and there's like 30 or 40 people around. And I feel he's showing me a high level like production, like a Hollywood film or a London-based major studio. And he shakes his head and he said, yes. So your great-grandfather is coming in to remind you of your dream and to let you see it's so close, it will be tangible. He sends his blessings from spirit. All right. Yes. He said, this is his words, he said, if he starts to dream now, he said within 3 months, he said this will start to manifest. So, it's coming quick. Be ready. All right. Thank you, TGVG. All right. There's Karen Bryan, $3 donation. Hello, Karen. Thank you. Any messages for my green dragon or Hans? Thanks. Hold on just a second. I'm getting your dragon back here. And this dragon that's appearing to me is literally like guarding you. Like this dragon says, I keep getting from them healing. I am bringing healing. So they're strengthening. They draw me to the leg area. And they said, you've had a little bit of issue there still. The dragon says, I come in and they're breathing fire. Now, don't worry, they're not going to burn your legs up, but it's like the fire is healing. So you're getting some healing in the legs, and that's coming from your dragon. All right, so stay close to your green dragon. I see strengthening in the legs, and I feel over this next 2 weeks, you'll see significant improvement. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right, there is the North Star. $4. Thank you. €4, £4. I don't know. All the money blends together, doesn't it? All right, North Star. What do you think of A as a partner? Let me just step into that. Hold on just a second, North Star. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. I think they have good vision. I think this person communicates well. My concern is with follow through. I feel they talk a good talk. I think they have good vision. But when it comes down to brass tacks, you know that expression where it means like getting serious and getting the work done, I feel as if they're going to drag their feet. You may have trouble. They might say, oh, I'm going to work on, putting together this contract or something. And then a few weeks later, they're like, well, I was starting it, but I didn't finish it. So you gotta make sure they understand that if you make a deal with them, all right, that they got to follow through on their part. That's my only concern. I don't think they're a bad person, but in terms of, relationship, they're a good person. In terms of business, they may prove just a little challenging. So proceed cautiously. Blessings to you. I hope that helps a little bit. All right, there is Stardust Seed, $2 donation. Hi, PsychicBob. Any messages of spirit? Thank you. Stardust, it's interesting because when I'm in your energy, I keep hearing your grandmother back here. It's funny, before I can even read your question, I said, Ania is present, Ania. So Ania's back here, and she wants you to know she's helping you. She said it's time for you to look for a job, and I think within 3 weeks you could have a new job. She's nodding her head yes. So in terms of your current job, I think you'll still be there in 3 weeks, but I think it's time to go anyways. And that's what she seems to indicate. So she's like, time to go 3 weeks. So I hope that helps a little bit. but she's here sending her blessings from spirit. And I've received her before. I love her energy. She's a good person. Stay close to her because she can help you. People in the spirit world can do so much for us, but we gotta enlist their help. So I want you tonight, before you get bed, sit down, spend a few minutes, say, Ania, Grandma, please help me. I have to do this transition. She will help you. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. There's Karen Bryant. Any messages from Commander Ashtar? Oh, hold on just a second, Karen. It's where, Karen, I got to be honest, I'm not getting anybody back here. Sometimes it's silent. Let me come back to you on that. I'm sorry. I'm always honest. Sometimes I get them through and sometimes I don't. Just because I'm not getting doesn't mean they don't love you or they're not helping. I'm just not getting it. So let me come back, all right? I'm sorry. Any medium, and I want everybody out here to understand, any medium who is a good medium will be honest with you. They'll tell you sometimes they can get it and sometimes they can't. If they always say they're perfect, they never make a mistake and can't get it, and then get everybody through instantly, I'd question it because a real medium knows that sometimes you can't. All right. There's Gary M. Thank you for understanding, Karen. $10 donation. Thank you, Gary. Hi, Psychic Bob. Any good messages from my spirit guides? Let's see who's back here, Gary. Hold on just a second. Gary, it's interesting because when I'm walking in the light here, yes, I'm hearing White Eagle coming through here for you. White Eagle wants you to know that he said, I'm glad that Gary went to the West, and he said he will find security and peace there and prosperity. He says that right now, he said, there have been some blocks. He said, there are some delays, but he says, tell him not to fear. He says, it is near the 11th hour, and he says he will break through at the 11th hour. So I think you're very close on breaking through, particularly on the job front. And he's asked me to talk to you about this upcoming week, and he said doors are opening. So I think you're going to have some people you're meeting up with. I want you to watch this upcoming week. I feel like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm seeing every day flipping in front of me. Boom, boom, boom. Means that you're connecting somewhere. So get out on the street, make your rounds. It's taking you places, all right? Chief White Eagle said he'll be walking with you. So you're going to get some breakthrough. This week is your breakthrough week, all right? You're going to rock it. Blessings. Thank you so much. Call on White Eagle. All right. There is Sandra Bradley, $5 donation. Thank you, Sandra. Hey, Bob, been in a low mood today. Need a mood enhancing message. Sandra, it's really hard for spiritual people in this world because there's so much negativity. Now, I'm not trying to bring you further down, but Sylvia Brown said it. The psychic Sylvia. I think you know who she was. I love Sylvia, but Sylvia said it's a dark world. And I used to think when I heard her say that, well, gee, she's pessimistic. But that I was back when I was in my 20-something phase. When you're 20, everything seems possible. As you hit 40, you realize not everything's always possible and not everybody's good in the world. But that being said, I do see around you golden light. And I feel like literally by tomorrow, your mood is lifting. So tonight's going to be a night of quiet for you. You're not going to feel inspired. It's a good night to curl up with a book, watch, Netflix. Don't try to be there available for anybody. You be available for you tonight. I hear Doris Stokes stepping in here. Hold on just a second. Hi, Doris. I can hear you. Oh, that's nice. Doris said that she's going to come in tonight. She said while she's resting, she said, I'm going to give her a happy pill. Now, he's not talking about taking actual drugs. This is a spirit medicine. So she's going to come in to help you open up. She said that part of the reason you're down is you're actually feeling nostalgic today. I think you've been ruminating on the past. Gee, what I didn't birdie that I done. I missed that person. We used to have fun. Ruminating, you're having a nostalgia moment. It's a little bit of melancholy. That's okay. Doris is going to come in to help gently lift that mood. Oh, no, it's not him. Just what I think is a quiet night for you. In comes Robert. Robert is back here. Oh, my God. You have to see what he's wearing today. He's got it's like literally banana yellow. You remember that color? Banana? He's wearing a banana yellow leisure suit. You remember polyester leisure suits? That's what he's wearing. He said he's at the disco. He's got white patent leather shoes on with a yellow leisure suit. You know what I'm talking about, I think. And he said he's in the disco, and he said, well, she can always hang out at the disco with me. And he's just having a ball over here. And I have to ask him, I said, is that a 1970s leisure suit? He said, you know it. It was the best height of fashion of its day. So he's bringing in his yellow leisure suit with white patent leather shoes. Oh, and he's got a patent white leather belt. You remember white leather belts? He's got that. So he is the height of fashion for 1975. And he's here to dance and have fun. He sends a greeting over to you. He said, I'll get her dancing tonight. Don't be surprised. I get the sense he's going to talk to you while you're sleeping tonight. So you might find yourself in your dream in the disco and he's there. That's a visitation. Blessings to you, Sandra. I hope this helps. Hang in there. Call on Doris and call on Robert. They're both here for you. Blessings. All right. Oh my gosh, there's my buddy, the North Star. 5 pounds from the North Star. You know, I belong to a Wiccan group called the Order of the Silver Star. And there's our big silver star. So I like stars, any type of star. North Star, welcome. Good to see you. Listen, I have to tell you tonight, North Star, while I'm walking into your light, I'm getting Leslie Flint coming in back here. Leslie Flint's asking me to tell you that he's coming in as a, how do I say it? He's kind of like a bodyguard right now because he said you're navigating some complex business situations and friendship situations. And he said, this is his words. He said, be careful who you trust. He said, things may look good at first, but the further you get into them, you may find like, I need to get out of this. Take everything slow. Don't sign any papers, rush into any signings. Don't sign any legal contracts, any leases. You're going to need Leslie to guide you. So trust his discernment. I want you to call on him. He'll steer you out of trouble. Now, you know, when you work with the spirit guides, sometimes they'll just stop some before it even happens. So if you go through this next week, you're like, well, that was an easy week. That's his influence. He's kept you out of harm's way. I don't see physical danger like anybody killing you or anything, but it's more like dodgy people, you know, like saying, oh, why don't you come work with us? And then you find out that the company is in bankruptcy for shortchanging their employees their paychecks. Stuff like that you got to be careful with. And you have somebody says, I'm a new financial advisor in town. Give me £1,000 and I'll make it 5,000. And then you find that's a shady person who's stealing money. Just be very careful of financial stuff, business decisions, and people that suddenly want to be your friend. You know, people just appear on the street and want to be your friend. Be very careful. This week, it's about dodging the bullets. Leslie's with you. You're going to be fine. I don't see any danger actually coming, but he's trying to keep you out of that. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oops, hold on. I got some chat problems going on here. Someone's having my chat. Hold on, guys. Got some tech issues. Oh, there's Robin Boston. Hello, Robin. Good to see you. Hi, Bob. Snickers, one of my cats is very sick and I have no idea what's going on. I'm seeing a vet tomorrow. Is this the end of her life? Thank you. Let me see. Let's call in Edgar Casey on this. He's really good at evaluations like this. Mr. Casey, can you help us with this? What do you see for the cat? Can you show me? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Robin, it's not your cat's time to leave, but he has a severe intestinal issue. He has a digestive problem. It's in the stomach and in like the bowel area. It may be a small tumor. Now, it doesn't look cancerous to me, but he may have a tumor in the bowel that's irritating. It's like, so food is like passing. You may have diarrhea and vomiting and just be lethargic. But that's where they want to focus it on digestive area, okay? It's not his time to go, but he does need help because I don't know if they're going to remove that tumor. They're going to give medicine to shrink it. They're not sure. It's going to have to be looked at, but that's where they want to focus. Okay. I hope that helps a little bit. All right. He'll be with you, but take him in. Blessings to you. All right. There is Jackie Miller. Hello, Jackie. Good to see you again. Welcome back. $5 donation. Thank you, Jackie. Bob, always love your energy. Thank you, darling. Glad you're here. So in the past, I've tried online dating and men often just ghost me. People are so rude. I have a hard time even getting a date. Insight. Now, Jackie, I can tell by your icon. Even if I don't see your icon, I can tell you're a pretty girl. See what is going on. Let me just break it down. You're not going to like this reading, but it will help you, I promise. I can already feel your energy. As a psychic, I pick up who's who and what's what. You're an old soul. As an old soul, your frequency's high, higher than most people, really. There are so many young souls on earth right now. Young souls are very shallow. They're very materialistic. All they want is money and power. Here you come along. You're a really sweet person, but they feel your energy and they can't handle it. Not because you're ugly or bad or anything. It's that they're not ready to grow. The problem with being an old soul, say I'm an old soul too, and this is our challenge. We sometimes just set people off on the edge because our presence inspires growth in people. Now, like, for example, if you went to teach at a school as a teacher, the students would love you. Why? Because students are seeking at that point in their life to grow and to learn. But as an old soul, sometimes older people are challenged. They don't want to grow. They don't want to learn. They get stuck in their rut. After 25, people start to get in those ruts. And so you are always on some level encouraging people. I'm not saying you're preaching them. It's just an energy shift. You're encouraging them to grow. And that's what's going on. So what I want you to do, like I was saying to Amy Radcliffe before, I said, Amy, I want you to set the intent that you will only draw to yourself people of your vibration. This is what I want you to do. I want you to narrow down for right now your dating profile, okay? And I want you to focus on people with only in a 5-mile radius of you. I don't want you to do the whole country, 5 miles. If somebody is worth dating and you want this to go good, one, they're going to be physically close. So you're not going to have to travel 600 miles every weekend. 2, you put spiritual stuff in your profile. I love to do yoga. I love meditation on my chakras. I think the Dalai Lama is cool. Whatever you say, but something spiritual. And then I want you to be very particular. I don't want somebody who's divorced. I don't want somebody with a drug past. I don't want somebody who wants to be a player. I mean, it sounds very harsh, but this will cut out so many problems. And then on top of that, you set the intent as you push that profile that you will only draw to you somebody who's an older soul of your frequency. It's going to cut out about 90% of the people who would reach out to you. So right now you put up a profile and say, oh, she's lovely. Let's meet her. And you have great qualities, but you're drawing the people who are not at your level. You got to make it so impossible to get to you and then set the intent, and you'll only draw the best. I'm serious. At first, you're going to like, well, Bob, I only got one person apply this week. Don't worry. 1 is better than 10 duds. Okay? That's what you got to do. It's because you're an old soul. You'll get somebody, but it's going to take a little work. And I feel like literally by end of April, you'll be dating somebody. All right. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. There's Maya, all the way from New Zealand, down under, way down under. Now, Maya, I got to have your feedback on this. Now, I've always said New Zealand is more down under than Australia. Am I right or am I wrong? I think you're more down under. Anyways, I'm glad you're here. Hey, Bob, any messages for many thanks and blessings? Thank you, Maya. You're awesome. Let me just step into your light here. Hold on just a second. I've got Doris coming in here. Hi, Doris. And Rose too. Doris and Rose are both back here. Yes. Maya, Doris said that she's coming in to help your heart heal. Looks like you're going to be kind of releasing some past pain and emotions. And she says that she's coming in to open your heart to drawing in new friendships and new business alignments. So you're going to kind of open your heart, and some new people are coming into your life. This is going to be a blessing. And she shows me the months of April and May around this. I have Rose back here as well. And Rose is asking me to talk to you about some opportunities to grow a business. And I don't remember if you run your own company or you've been wanting to do that. But she says, I'm building business contacts for her. So both of them are helping open the social life and open the business life. I really think April, May, everything gets flowing and you're feeling excited and you're feeling free. And I think there'll be more prosperity too. So stay close to Doris Stokes. Stay close to Rose. They're working with you. Blessings. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Ooh, I got to drink some water. Hold on. My voice is going. All right, there's TGVG. Oh my gosh, I can't read tonight. €6. Thank you, TGV. It's very kind. Well, yes, I forget about my dreams, but working on it now. Also, should I call Inspired Films? Haven't heard from them. They're on the Elstree Studio. Yes, but what I want you to do first, TGVG, before you do that call, I want you to do what your great-grandfather said. I want you just to work with the dreams, see what they show you, because I feel that the dreams are integral to the discussion. Like when you talk to the studio, they're like, well, what do you visualize? And then you can just tell them your dream. Well, I had this concept of doing this film in this way and a crew. And they're going to say, this guy knows his stuff. Really, you've dreamed it. You've never maybe done a major film, but you'll see how it operates through the dream and share that vision. That's going to be inspirational. So try to focus what he said first, and from that brings the power that then empowers that phone call. If you call them right today, you're probably not going to get anywhere. But let's wait a few days, maybe a week, even 2 weeks, and then you start to move into the dreamscape. Call on your grandfather. Ask him to be with you when you do that call and watch what happens. I'm telling you, it's going to work. Blessings to you. Thank you. Hope that helps. All right, there's Sandra Bradley. Hi, Bob. Is Alex available for me to say hello? Let's find out, Sandra. Hold on. Leslie, do you have Alex back there? Hold on. I got a grandmother coming in here. Hold on. Alex is there? Hold on. Your grandmother's bringing Alex over. Your grandma says, Tara said hi. She said, but I'm going to get him through. Hold on. I'm trying to get the voice in here. I got him. There it is. Thank you. Alex is laughing. He said, here she is, raising the dead, and he's picking on you. It's like he comes in with such a protective energy. I feel like he's like a brother spirit. And he said, I'm looking after her. This Alex comes in here to let you know, and he says, tell her she's not alone. And he said, and he said that he's going to make you laugh a little bit. He said, tell her, first of all, raising the dead is going to get her in trouble. She's going to wish she never did it, because I'm going to be in her ear every day. And he said, I can make more noise than Robert. Robert cranks a disco. He said, but I can just shout and sing. And he said that he's singing in the spirit world. And it's really cool. He's singing, like, he sounds like he's singing, sounds where he's singing the national anthem, but he's got a brilliant voice. He's a singer in the spirit world. I don't know if he did that on earth, but he's doing it now. And he said, I always like music. He said, over here, I can let my voice be free. So he's here. He's going to sing for you. You may start thinking you're hearing music, like a voice and singing. That's him. Okay, that's Alex. He wants you to listen for his singing. And he said, I'll make better music than Robert. He said, annoyed with Robert. He said, that disco music he plays. They're both here. Robert just stepped in. He said, we'll see about that. And they're just laughing. They're not really mad at each other. They're just having a fun rivalry. But they're both here. They're going to be bringing music to you to lift the spirit. All right. He's with you. Thank you. And your grandma back here, this is on your father's side, grandmother on the father's side, said to let you know she's here, and to tell you, she said, I'll be popping in as well. All right. So blessings to you. Thank you, Sandra. I hope that helps a little bit. All right. Excuse me, guys. My voice is starting to go. There's Brittany Soho, $5. Thank you, Brittany. Brittany, I don't remember if you told me. Have you been to Soho, London? You're going to love it. We're going to go there. Thanks, Bob, for the message from Uriel. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Does Spirit have any other messages for me tonight? Hold on, Brittany. Let's see what's going on back here. You know, there's people milling around. If I tell you, if people could see what it's like in my house with all the spirit people walking around, it's like a party in here. Who's back there? Edgar Casey's coming in here for you. Thank you. Okay, I'll tell. Brittany, Edgar Casey said that he wants to work more closely with you for your own channeling abilities. He said you have some talents and some skills, and he said, but he wants to help you to maximize that. So I want you to call on Edgar Casey. I get the sense from him that you've had some connection in former lives, because he said that you have a connection to ancient Atlantis. He said you were a channel at that time, that you used to receive messages, and he said it's never left your soul. So Edgar Casey's coming in. He's going to help you with that, okay? So I want you to call him. If you don't know who he is, research him. His last name is spelled Cayce. First name Edgar, Edgar. All right, so he's going to help you. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right, there is Kim Velasco, 99 Philippine peso. I love the Philippines. You know, thank God for the Philippines. They're our best allies in the Pacific. Love your country. Listen, Kim, I have to tell you right now while I'm in your energy here, I'm picking up Doris Stokes around you. And Doris is saying, be very careful right now, that there are people that may be deceiving you. Okay. And so I want you to be careful, because I feel as if you're crossing through a period here where it's as if somebody is not teaching you the truth, or somebody's saying something that is leading you down the wrong path. Be very careful. I feel like this is like in more your personal area rather than business area. So be very careful. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. All right. There is Vertigo Sun. Vertigo Sun. Lord, help us if the sun gets vertigo. We'll all burn up. I love that name. Hi, Bob. I'm wondering if I have any financial opportunities available to me in the near future. Yeah, I do. I see. I say yes right away, because when I'm in your light, I'm getting three colors. I'm getting sky blue around you and silver and purple. Sky blue in your aura tells me that you're in a place where you're open to communications. So that's going to make it easier for you to connect with people. Absolutely. Then you got silver light, which means money growth opportunities. Now, you also have purple. I'll come back to silver in a second. Purple light also means that the spirit world is gathering around you to direct you. So I don't want you just to take a job right now for money's sake. I want you to take a job that feels good to you, because silver light in the aura means money that is connected to your soul journey. So if you just take a job because it pays well, that's not going to work for you. In a month, you'll call me and say, God, I got to get out of here. I want you to find a job. First of all, don't even ask about the money. Just find a job that you're interested in. I feel like around you, you're very good. It's going to sound weird, but not weird. It's just going to sound maybe a surprise. I feel like you're very good in sales. I think you're good. I think you'd be very good, for example, at selling. You'd be good at being financial advisors, selling stock portfolios. I think you'd be very good at selling anything, literally. You could sell airplanes. I had a client once, and her job was to sell like corporate airplane packages. She would sell private jets to corporations. So like it'd be a $30 million jet, and she'd negotiate the deal. Like you could do high-level sales work like that. And so I just want to put that out there, because you definitely have communicator skill around you. So I feel like in the next 2 months here, you will open up some doorways for connections. You may have to do some training, but I feel like you're a natural fit, and I see you moving forward. So I feel that by, throughout March and April, you're going to be connecting to people. And by mid-April, end of April, you are in a position to move into a new job. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right, hold on a second. There's Ramona, 9954. Bob, a message from a family cousin by the name of Sammy. Let me see if I can find out anything, Ramona. I can't always make them come, but we can ask. All right. Doris, Leslie's going to help. Or hold on, Leslie wants to talk. Leslie, can you connect me to Sammy? Okay, hold on. All right. Ramona, I got your dad coming in here. Hold on just a second. Your dad's asking me to tell you, Ramona. He said, well, we're going to try to bring you in. He's not really done this before. So we're going to be here. Let's see if we can get him through. He's back there, but I can't get his voice yet. I can hear him just a little bit. See if you can strengthen it, Leslie. Okay. All I'm hearing, Ramona, right now, he said, I made it through. And he's asking me to tell you, he said, tell everybody I'm at peace. And he said somebody in the family didn't think he'd get to heaven. There was somebody who's a little hostile or judgmental about him. And said, well, I hope he made it to heaven, like they were doubting it. He said, you tell him I made it to heaven. That's his words. And he wants you to know, he said, I'm having fun over here. And he said, I'm getting to drive fast cars. I don't know if he ever drove cars at this level, but he's doing that in spirit and asked me to bring it over. It's interesting because I feel like his death was so tragic. It was before his time. And he just said, don't remind me of that. That was a big, bad time. I feel like there was some mistake. Like he also did something that hastened his death. But he said, it's done. It's all done. He's in the light. And he said, thank you for letting me come tonight. He said, tell Ramona I love her. And you tell the rest of the family I'm in heaven. So that's a message from him. Blessings, Ramona. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Isn't that amazing? You never know. You know, as a psychic, it's always an adventure. There's Knick-Knack 39. Hi, Bob. Anything from my sister? Thank you. Let's see, Knick-Knack, if I can find out anything over here. Doris is going to help with this. She said, let me step in. Okay. Yes. Doris got your sister here. Hold on. Your sister's here. Now, this is interesting. She's breathing like heavily. Like, now, she's not suffering, but she's doing that as an indicator. And I don't know if right at the end she was on a life support machine or a breathing tube, but it sounds like that may have been present around her. She's saying, I can breathe fine now. And she's just asking me to tell you, she came to you last week. She said, I was in her room. It was like your bedroom area. She said, I was in her room at night trying to get her attention. I'm hearing a sharp snapping or clicking, popping sound. And I feel like that's one of the signs that she's present. She wants you to know, she said she's not mad at anybody because it seems that somebody's worried that she was upset with them at the time. Of course, she said, I'm not mad at anybody. I love everybody. She said, love really is the key. And she said that when she died, she said she was worried because she said, I didn't know if I'd get to heaven. But she said, God loves me. And she said, it healed me to see the light of God. So her body is whole again. And it's strange because at the end, I just feel like everything was decaying in her body. And she said, I had to leave it. And she said, I went right to the light. There was a woman who took her over as well. This, I think, was not a grandmother, but a grandmother. It's like a great aunt. I'm not sure if I'm getting this right, but it sounds like she's talking about on the grandmother's side, on your mom's side, a great aunt, a sister of a grandmother was there when she crossed over. I don't know that she knew this person, but that's who she was brought over by. Maybe that'll make some sense. It's in the family line going back on the grandmother's side, but that's one of the people that was there when she crossed over. So she just wants everybody to know she's in the light. She's fine. And she said she's going to try to get your attention. Listen for this. I'm hearing the sound. Click, 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 click. That's a sign she's with you. Thank you so much. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Oh, there's Benedict Cool Bobs. Thoughts on my ruby diamond gold ring. Will I get it? I'm going to ask somebody else because I can't figure this one out. Doris, can you help with this? Doris said, she said, I'm going to let Leslie help it. He's the bodyguard detective. All right, Leslie, can you help me with that ring situation? He said, yes, you're going to get it. He said, this week it will suddenly, this is the word he said, suddenly in quotes, have just been mislabeled. It's still a Royal Mail. It's been mislabeled and it will suddenly appear conveniently. Now, you and I know the truth. Leslie's rolling his eyes when I say, he said, yes, you know the truth of what the real situation is. But it looks like it will come this week. That's from Leslie. Blessings to you. Thank you. All right. Woo, there we go. Oh, my goodness gracious, guys. All right. Baroness Colobobs, £1.99. Bob, everyone is itching. What's going on, babes? You know what's going on? I've been itching. My whole back and legs are itching. I really believe, now this is going to sound crazy, but just hear me out. I believe that we've got a few things going on. Because there is so much fear in the world, there's heightened anxiety. It actually creates atmospheric conditions that create kind of a hostile environment. And I think many people, especially spiritual people, feel it. And it's almost like the tension. You know, they say tension is in the air. I think there's literally tension in the air. And for those of us who are sensitive, it's making our skin feel dry and itchy. Even if you put on moisturizer, it still won't help because it's a spiritual thing. Best thing for everybody to do right now is shield yourself. This is why I always say wear hematite or wear black tourmaline. I also find I like to wear onyx. I'm wearing black eyes. Black onyx is a great grounding stone as well. So there's my onyx. But black tourmaline looks similar to that. And hematite, they all look kind of similar. Any of those stones will help ground you down. Okay, so everybody should do that. All right. Oh my gosh, there is Mary J, $20 donation. Hello, Mary J. Mary J, I'm going to have to pass on answering this right now. The reason why is it's an ongoing criminal case. So I'm going to have to talk to you offline. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I apologize. All right. And it's for my safety and your safety and the safety of other people. So I send my blessings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Kim Velasco, 249 Philippine pesos. Thank you, Kim. I recently had a QHHT session, and it felt like I was talking to myself. Any messages from the higher self guides regarding my path to awakening? You know, Kim, the higher self really is a real part of our spiritual lives. A lot of people bypass the higher self. And so the truth of the matter is that it is real. I do feel you connected to your higher self. In fact, right now I'm in your aura. I'm getting gold light around you, which is for me the reflective light of the higher self. So let me just step into that a second. Yeah, you know what I'm getting around this, Kim? I'm picking up around you. Your higher self just said that you're at a crossroads. The words I'm hearing is your higher self saying, I'm at a crossroads and it's time to make some changes. It's interesting because the higher self says you're ready for change now. This isn't a distant thing. So I feel that what they're trying to direct you to is over the next month, making some choices for change. Some of this may be career change. Some of it may be relationship change, stepping away from people that are destructive or manipulative in your life. So be ready to change, to grow, and to move forward. Okay. That's what your higher self. Don't be afraid. They're guiding you through it, but you're ready for some major changes. I hope that helps a little bit. Thank you so very much. Oh my gosh, guys, listen. I have to wrap it up. I have someplace to be tonight. I'm going to have to close down readings tonight. Listen, Jana, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean. I'll have to make this up to you on Tuesday. I have to be somewhere and I'm running late. I want to say thank you to all of you for being here. You guys rock. I love you. Jana, I'll make it up to you on Tuesday. We'll be doing live messages on Tuesday. So if you can be here, contact Baroness. She'll get your name on the list and I'll get your questions then, okay? Thank you so much for understanding. Guys, I have to go. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Be here tomorrow night, 7 p.m. for astrology. We're going to spin around that zodiac wheel, and I don't want you to miss it. And I thank you for being here. I love you guys. Blessed be to all of you. We'll see you back here tomorrow for Astrology Monday. Blessed be. Good night.